She is not the worst looking woman in the world. But to drive 25 hours with an engagement, she is not that bad, brother. Who do you think? Like, what? Drive 25. Bro, this is a literal psychopath.
I don't sit down and purposely plan to freak everybody out.
We're not racist or anything like that. You know, we're just happy.
Yeah, take this microphone. Keep yourself busy.
Dude, but I was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, you took 3 Ubers yesterday?
Yeah, so yesterday I had an eye appointment since I had cataract surgery about a month ago now.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I took three Ubers. One from from our town to the city.
Nah.
And then to the doctors. And then from
the doctors was in the city? Oh,
or
wait.
Not in Rosa.
Okay,
in Rosa.
okay. I
In
thought you
Rosa.
meant
Not the actual city. Not the actual city.
Our city.
Our city. Our city. And went there. Went to my dad's, and then got another one over to back home.
Yeah.
The first one was all right. He was a Mexican fool.
Yeah.
I was already running a little bit late since the boss made me go to a pool.
Oh yeah.
To clean with him real quick, and I'm like, he's like, so how's your day going? I'm like, it's going all right. I mean, I got a doctor's appointment about 45 minutes or so, and he's like, oh really? Okay. And still helped him, and then I was like, all right, cool. I had a reserve Uber here at the house ready, waiting for me. That's why the truck was parked at the parking lot.
I see, because you couldn't make it on time to drop it off.
Exactly. Because in my head, I was going to get off extra early, walk my ass home, and then fucking bada bing, bada boom.
But every time you clean the pool with the boss, every time the boss is there, he's got to teach you something new, go through every little thing. So it's like, you're going to be there for 40 minutes plus if the boss is there.
But luckily,
luckily
it was only like 20 minutes. Like,
your doctor's appointment, he was like, oh, my bad.
Yeah.
He rushed you out of there. That's good.
Yeah.
He's a cool guy.
Nah, for sure.
He just likes to teach you stuff and
Yeah,
go over
of
stuff,
course.
so it always takes a while.
Nah, yeah, he was checking in on like how my eye was going and all
That's
that.
nice.
So it's like thankful for him. For sure. Especially giving me the time off and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, but yeah, the first fool, literally, I got to the house. I had $5 in my glove box. I pulled that $5. I walked right up to him, knocked to his window, gave it to him. And I started explaining it to English like, hey, dog, I just got home. Let me go change real quick. I got to go to a doctor's appointment, do. And he looked all confused to me, and I was like, Espanol? And he's like, yeah. And so I explained it all again in Spanish. Yeah, right. It gave him the $5.
Confirm that you're Mexican and start explaining in Spanish a little bit.
And then he's like, gracias, fucking go for it.
Yeah.
And so I changed. Dude, homie got there like 10, 15 minutes earlier than my appointment. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Homie got me there quick.
Hell yeah.
And
he literally the taxi driver in GTA when you
for
tip
real, bro. I was like, hell yeah, dog. Like, I didn't talk, like, we barely talked, but he got me there on time. Like,
hell yeah.
It was like, hello, thank you. It's my doctor's appointment. Can you get me there on time? And he's like, hell yeah, I can.
That's what it's about, dog.
Dude, I had to give him an extra $5 tip on the app because I'm like, bro, there's no come on.
Way.
Like, that's
superior service, dog.
Right? And then fucking had the appointment. That went out great. My bad.
No.
Fucking went to the appointment. That went out great. Fucking, I don't know. Another surgery is kind of bullshit, but
yeah,
I
that's
guess
kind of
I'll
bullshit. You
take
gotta
it.
get another surgery.
But
I like this. This ChurchMunky with the hoodlum, Caesar the hoodlum, dog. I fuck with this. And then you said on the way back, the back seats had fucking.
Oh yeah, so
you said on the way back the Uber was so fancy,
dude.
Explain that to me, dog.
I don't even know what the language this guy spoke. When I first entered the vehicle, I started speaking to him in English, of course, a common language.
Yeah.
And he did not. He's like, "Hello." I noticed he had a thick accent.
But not Spanish.
I thought it was Spanish at first, and then I started speaking to Spanish. I was like, "Hablas español? Like, do you talk Spanish?" And he's like, "Oh no, 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 no." And then he just started talking on the phone, and I was like, "All right, cool."
Could you tell what language it was when he was talking
Nah,
on the phone?
I couldn't.
Really?
I couldn't tell you. It was definitely an Asian language.
Asian, really?
It was definitely not like Cantonese or Mandarin or Japanese.
But something.
You
Sure it wasn't Russian or Eastern European?
Nah. It was definitely Asian.
Okay.
But yeah, his back seats had heaters, bro.
I've never heard of that in my
That
life.
shit was crazy.
I just got a car where the front seats have heaters in the seats, and
Yeah.
I thought I was fancy. Back seat butt heaters, bro. That's crazy.
The back seats are allowed to control.
That's
crazy.
crazy. Was it a screen in
No,
the back seat?
Nah,
No, it was
wish.
buttons?
Yeah, it was just buttons. So there's the window switch, and then right under it is the seat warmer.
Dude, what?
Yeah.
I'd never heard of that shit.
Dude, great. This guy,
Superior
dude, love
service.
him, but hate him at the same time. Kind of scary. It was raining kind of heavy last night, for real. And like,
Homeboy was zooming?
homie was zooming. Dude, this guy went around double stripe lane.
Are you serious?
Dude, on my mama.
That's crazy.
This guy was going crazy. Of course, I gave him 5
That's
stars. I
crazy,
mean,
bro.
come on. He got me home on time, but
Nah,
at the
but it's
same
like-
time, he was going 65 miles per hour over double lines.
In a 50. Yeah, that's crazy. It's like, bro, I needed to be in a rush on the way there, but I'm cooling right now, dog. We're
and
cooling.
heavy rains as
Yeah,
well. It
exactly.
was
Exactly.
that was crazy.
That is crazy, bro. That reminds me of this Uber I got when I was in Vegas. I don't think I was with you. I think it was the week before I went with you with my family.
Yeah,
And I forgot where me and my uncle were going. Oh, I think him and I were the only ones going to the Mob Museum. So it was when him and I were going. But we get in this Uber, and it's this black dude, and he's like, let me know if y'all need anything or if y'all are chilling back there. And he's munching. He was like, I hope it's cool with you guys if I eat. He's munching on like Frito-Lays or something. And I'm like, it's chilling, bro. And then he sprays some cologne on himself. And I just thought to myself, brother, that cologne is not covering up the weed in this car. Like, you do not need to be spraying that right now. But yeah, we were in no rush or anything. And this fool was zooming, dog. He did that shit where he got in the left turn lane and then cut the person off in the lane. And we were like, bruh, we ain't like, I'm trying to, I get you trying to make money, but I'm not trying to be in a pulled over Uber when I'm in Vegas.
For real,
You know what I
for
mean?
real.
But yeah, have you taken any other like crazy Ubers, or do you have any other crazy Uber experiences?
I mean, I don't know. That's why I love taking Ubers. Like, yeah, it's kind of expensive, but at the same time, like, you get to hear some great stories.
Yeah, it's a
like,
different experience every time.
Yeah, like I remember me, J Dog, and O Dog, fucking
Okay.
were taking an Uber to the pub.
O-Dog sounds like a sex name, but yeah.
I was thinking of O'Reilly. I was thinking of doing O'Reilly's, honestly. But yeah, we're going to the pub.
Yeah.
And I was talking to the lady, and the lady was like, I was like, "Yo, have you ever been pulled over?" And she's like, "Yeah, I have." And the fool got arrested.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Why did he get it? Did she explain, or were you just like, okay?
Dude, she because I was like, because I asked her what were crazy stories, and she's like, yo, someone got arrested, I got scared multiple times because cops were behind me and I was tipsy or I was high as well while I was taking the Uber someone home. I was like, dude, this lady's crazy.
That's wild.
And it was just like a 5-10 minute ride.
Yeah, and you heard all that in 5-10 minutes? That's wild. Yeah, I think I've told you this one. I have this crazy one way back in the day. I was leaving this girl's house, and she lived on the bottom of a hill. And so it came to this point at the top of the road. And I got in the car, and I was like, hey. And he didn't say anything, but I was like, whatever, you know. A lot of Uber drivers don't want to talk or whatever. But then we're going up the road, and he's not gassing it, but he's going like 25, 30, like what you go in a residential, 25, 30. But the top where it meets the road is the peak of a hill. So it's like you got to slow down while you come up to that. And he did not slow down. So he went so fast over it to where the car like bounced.
Nah, what?
Dude, this is the craziest part. He freaked out and he went, and I was like, oh, this guy's deaf.
Nah,
That's
you're
why he didn't talk to me.
lying.
Nah. I was like, that's why he didn't talk to me when I came in. Because I was like, oh, it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, it comes to a point, and he just kept driving, nothing. He made a noise after it happened, like trying to apologize. I got the intention, you know what I mean?
He started gangbanging or what?
No, he actually
started throwing his set.
No, he actually didn't. He didn't have time to do that. The reaction mode, you know, I mean, he's driving.
Hey, I respect it, dog.
Yeah. He just tried to communicate it, and I mean, like we talked about in our last episode, when you apologize to your pets, they don't understand. I understood what he
Nah, for real.
I understood the sentiment. I was like, it's okay. And then I think I didn't realize at that point, I thought maybe at first, because I was like 15, 16. At first, I was like, oh, he has an accent, or like he doesn't speak English or something. So then I was like, oh, yeah, how's your day going? Is this like your first ride today? Nothing. You know? So.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was a pretty crazy one. Other than that, I don't think I have many. I don't know. I try to avoid Ubers because, like you said, they are pretty expensive.
Dude, I remember one
I'm
time we were going to our dog's, we were going to the T-Dog's house,
Oh, yeah?
and we took an Uber to the house, and homie was like, you want to smoke a blunt? I was like, I bet.
The Uber driver?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Popped the trunk, rolled the blunt.
That's
Fucking,
crazy.
we smoked with the fool. And then we're like, I was like, yo, so you continue your shift? He's like, hell yeah, brother. You know how the grind set goes. I was like, Jesus Christ. Good luck, brother. Holy shit.
I mean, that was me when I was doing DoorDash, bro. Pull over, roll a fat joint, smoke that, take
I
your
feel
30.
like DoorDash and Uber Eats is different.
Yeah, that is different. You have people in your car.
Yeah.
But are you saying if you did Uber and you wouldn't be high? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, come on.
That's what that would be you pulling over and rolling a joint, Doug.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really don't have any other crazy Uber stories. I don't take Ubers because they're expensive. If I was a rich man, you know what I mean? I don't be spending money on that shit. You know what I do? I have 12 fucking beers and drive home like a real man, dog. What are Ubers for? They're expensive.
For the adventure, dog.
Nah, dude, they're
You
expensive
find crazy
and
shit.
I'm fine, bro. They're expensive and I'm fine.
Yeah, but if you have a real drunk person in your vehicle and they have to vomit, it helps to be in an Uber than in your own vehicle.
Yeah, I've never had that.
It sucks when it happens.
I've had a homie piss in my car.
Never had that happen. We're completely
man.
opposite in that regard. I think I would have to throw hands with the motherfucker, honestly.
He didn't. Nah, bro. I was friend with this weirdo back in the day. Hey, you had some weirdo friends too. Don't make me bring that shit up.
All right, all right. I understand we cut motherfuckers off. The past is the past,
that's what I'm saying. So I had a weird friend, but I had faith in him. The boy Sea Dog. You hung out with Sea Dog.
I know Sea Dog.
And one time we were going to a concert. We were on our way to Sacramento, and he was like, "Hey, bro, I gotta piss, dog." And I was like, "Well, you gotta hold it, dog. There's no bathroom for like 10 or 20 minutes." We were on that part of Sacramento where it's marsh.
Yeah.
It's nothing but highway and marsh. And I was like, "Yeah, you gotta wait, dog." And he was like, "Nah, bro, I can't." And he started like shaking and holding his crotch. And I was like, "Are you an old man right now? What do you mean? I've held my piss for 8 hours at a festival before. You can't handle an hour and a half drive?" And he was like, "Nah, bro, I can't." And he grabbed my Monster can and he was like, "Look away." And I was like, "Nah, no way." And he fully filled it up with piss and threw it out the window. I was like, "Bro, you're fucking crazy."
That's crazy.
I
What
was
the
like, "You're..."
fuck?
Bro, I think the only other person I've ever known to do that was my dad on a car trip back in the day. Or like my uncle or my dad. Like my family would do that. I'd be like,
for
"Y'all
real.
are
That's
nasty."
white trash shit, bro.
Yeah, it's white trash shit. And I mean, it makes more sense with family, but with a homie, bro, I'd rather.
You seen me what I do. I'm like, hey, pull over to the spot real quick. I hop out and go take a piss. I feel like that's a gentleman's move, bro.
No. That's the thing. We could not pull over. There was no side to pull over on. It was that part where they have walls up.
Yeah.
There was nowhere to pull over.
No.
But the thing is I would rather die from holding in so much piss that I was full of... I became piss. I would rather die from becoming piss than piss in someone's car. You know what I mean? I'd rather hold it in until it filled my bladder and fucking popped and I fucking died. I'd rather die of piss overdose before I peed in someone's car. What, are you saying you'd pee in someone's car before you fucking died?
Fuck, that's a hard one, fool.
I would not. I'd die. I would straight up die.
All right. Does opening the door and like pissing at the corner count as pissing inside the car?
No, that's a cheat code, but they are going 65 the whole time on the freeway. This is like that bus movie where if they slow down.
I know. I'm willing to still do that, bro. I don't think
that
you
doesn't
understand
count, and
my
you can piss out the window. So, boom, cheat code.
Nah, I don't trust pissing out the window because the motherfucker's piss is gonna end up on your car one way or another, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that.
Okay, but here's the thing. Doors welded shut, windows non-existent. You pissing in the car or you dying?
Yeah, I'm pissing in the car, bro.
I'm dying. I'll straight up die.
Yeah, no,
die.
I'm pissing.
But it's funny because as soon as I die, I'll piss and shit and throw up.
Yeah, exactly. All your bodily functions coming out, dog.
I'd rather become pissed, bro.
Goddamn, bro.
But yeah, isn't that crazy? Like, who would do that? White trash.
White trash, bro.
Trash.
For real.
And I ain't hating. I'm a little white trash myself.
For
like
real.
I said, I watched the TPUSA halftime show.
For real.
Oh, I'm just kidding, bro. But dude, growing up, I fucking loved Kid Rock. Did you like Kid Rock?
Kid Rock was always awesome, bro. He has
dude,
bangers, dog.
He has. Dude, I was telling my girlfriend, because we were both making jokes about the TPUSA halftime show. And I was telling my girlfriend, I was like, she had it on her screen. I pulled up Kid Rock performing at Woodstock 1999. And I was like, I put it over her phone. This is how I'm remembering Kid Rock, dog. Kid Rock passed away in 2000. That's how my head goes.
For real.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I totally watched that shit. And it was radical.
Hell yeah.
But no, he's very old. That's the definition of live long enough, die the hero, or live long enough to watch yourself become the villain.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
For real.
But, yeah, dog, what were we talking about before that? What got me on that? Kid Rock and shit? I forget.
Ubers.
We started on Ubers hella long ago.
I don't know, bruh. Fucking.
We started talking about some music or some shit.
Nah,
bro.
we're talking about motherfuckers taking piss in your car, bro.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Taking piss in my car, crazy. White trash. That's
white
how we got
trash,
on. White trash.
Bruh.
I am sadly white trash, though. I have a lot of white trash family. I got totally lost on the TPUSA rant, just going off about making jokes. Fucking, that was funny. But no, I'm pretty white trash. Don't you have white trash family too?
Bruh. I'm half white trash. Come on now.
Half white trash and half Mexican trash.
Dude, I think I told you about what happened on fucking 9/11, 2001. Other than the other incident, my family's ranch got raided by the DEA.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have told
for
me about that.
methamphetamines.
That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure we're white trash.
For what, dog?
Methamphetamines, dog. Come on now.
And let me guess, that's the. Oh wait,
And they didn't
2001.
find shit.
Hey, bro.
But I still pay my taxes.
Hey, I pay my taxes too every year. Trust me, I pay my fucking taxes, bro. You know what I get back, bro? $200, bro. Everyone else I know, I got thousands of dollars. Mine's so good. $200. That's what I get for paying my taxes all year. $200.
Who's cooking their books, bro?
Someone's wrong up in there, dog. I get that I work hard and I make decent money, but I still am broke. Why do I need? We really have to get worse jobs. We have to like work at Starbucks for minimum wage.
That's what I'm thinking,
we would get
bro.
food stamps. We would get way less taxes out of our.
I started
Dude, did I tell you that I saw when we were moving in here? I saw my gross income, and that was back then. Now I make close to like 28 a month. Back then I was making like 25 a month. But my gross income before taxes, I had to print it out to get this apartment. It said before taxes $3,200 a month. I was like, where is that $800 going? What?
It's still a bumpy ass ride to work. That's all I gotta say.
That's all I'm saying too. Bumpy ass ride to work, paying all those taxes. Trust me, I pay my taxes. I ain't making no jokes about that. There are no jokes that come with paying my taxes because we can joke about the DEA and meth and your grandpa, or not your grandpa.
I will not speak on that.
Good answer. But what do you call it? Yeah, no, I don't fuck around with the IRS though. The DEA is
Hell
a joke.
no.
DEA is a joke though. Hank.
I'll fuck with all the alphabet letters except the IRS.
No, exactly. Have you seen that clip from the old Batman where the Joker's like, "Yeah, I want to take down Gotham City, but the IRS, he's paying all his taxes."
Yeah.
Shit's
It's
so
because
funny.
it's facts, dog.
is
I'll
facts.
fuck with everyone else except the IRS,
For
dog.
real, dog.
They're the only people that got Al Capone. Literally everyone else failed. And they're like, all right, let's look at his books. Bruh, come on.
Yeah. You know, it was funny. I think last year, IRS agents were trying to get a law passed where they can hold guns and badges like cops, and people were like, "Stay in the office, little bro. What are you talking
For
about?
real, bro.
Send us to arrest them. Stay in the office. What do you need to?
You be doing too much,
You be
dog.
doing
Fuck
too
out of
much.
here.
You guys are the government's Lester from GTA. Like, don't be acting like you're hot shit. Lester don't have no Glock. Does he? I never seen Lester with no Glock. I seen him with a bad bitch, because that's my boy Lester. But I never seen him with no Glock.
For real.
Am I right or am I right? That's what I'm saying, dog. But yeah, I think that's funny. Yeah, I'll fuck with all the other three-letter agencies. Actually, I don't want to fuck with any of them and fucking fuck off. Don't listen to this podcast. I'm a nothing and I'm a nobody. Three-letter... I was talking about...
that's how we ended up in the top 5 most wanted list.
For real. Top 5... Or three-letter agencies, I was talking about BBC, BWC, BBW. That's what I was talking about.
For real.
I
Dog.
wasn't...
For real.
And I don't fuck with the IRS.
Uh-uh.
But yeah, dog. Bro.
Take my money, dog. If you need it, take it. Fuck it.
For real, bro. Dude, you wanna know what happened the other day that was fucking crazy, bro?
What?
I don't really know what happened, but I have a speculation, okay? So I was laying in bed scrolling on my phone, and my cat came up and sat on the pillow next to me, like she usually does. And then out of nowhere, she she like freaked out more than I've ever seen her freak out in my life. She like fucking started doing backflips in place and then ran across the room and just stood there. And I was like, bro, what? Is my cat having a stroke? What just happened? Because there was nothing in the room. I immediately checked the pillow for spiders. Like, could something have scared her? Was there a spider there, or was there something there?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then after that, I checked my phone charger, the cord that runs underneath the pillow. I was like, did I not see her chewing on this? Did she shock herself? No chews or anything. And then after that, for like an hour or two, she was going up to the bed like. And finally, after like 2 or 3 hours, when I was starting to fall asleep, she came back up on the bed. But she was like very skeptical. I'd bring her up on the bed, and she would sit on my lap, but then she wouldn't go on the bed. She would just go.
You think it was probably like static shock or something?
Exactly. Great minds think alike. That's exactly. She's so furry.
Yeah.
And I just got her that new cat tree that's furry too.
Yeah.
The last one was more like a rug, but this one's like furry. So I think she was in the cat tree, like making a bunch of static. Then was chilling on the pillow, fucking put her paw down.
Yeah.
Do you know how funny that is?
Yeah.
My cat thinks she's a badass, bro. I'm always bleeding and fucked up because she's chewing on me and hitting at me. She thinks she's the biggest badass. Static shock made her scared of my fucking bed. Is that not fucking hilarious?
That's awesome.
Have you ever seen a cat freak out or go crazy or anything?
Nah. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
They piss me off all the time.
They piss you off all the time.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Dude. Yeah. Them motherfuckers would always run on my face every once in a while.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was not fun.
I see. Yeah, my cat does that too every once in a while. She stopped doing it so much. And when she was a kitten, it would be like, oh, that was cute. But now it's like, hey, you're a fucking fat bitch, and you need to stop that because it hurts. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe she's doing it because you're hurting her feelings. You know?
I don't talk like this in front of her. And she doesn't have YouTube. She only has YouTube Kids. We're not made for kids. But no, yeah, she do be doing that sometimes. I be sleeping perfectly fine, and then she does like parkour off the chair and off my face and I'm like, bruh. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, you ain't seen no cats ever freak out and go crazy. I know the phones are listening to us, dog, because ever since I've gotten a cat, so many videos of cats. I've never been a person to get cat videos. Now I love them. Man.
Nah.
You ever seen a cat fight or anything crazy?
Yeah. Dude, our oldest cat, Sheba,
Yeah.
like, he came back home limping one day.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and my mom took him to the vet, and the vet was like, yeah, like a dog or something bit down on his leg and broke it. And,
Damn.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
And, whatchamacallit? Yeah, after that, he's
He's an indoor cat now,
yeah,
huh?
Nah, he's not, like, he goes outside, but he doesn't go that far from the house as, like, the other cats. And it's like, I think once they gain, like, an injury like that, they're like, all right.
Yeah.
You know?
We're chilling. They're like, rock and roll, brother. I'm cool. I thought I could take on the world, and I got humbled.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
He tried to warn the other cats, and they ain't listening.
No, exactly. Yeah. Thankfully, my cat's an indoor cat. Maybe if we lived on a quiet neighborhood like yours where people drive slow, I'd be more comfortable. But we're on like a main street.
Nah, for
I would
real.
not be cool with my cat out there.
I'm so surprised I see Mittens out here every
No,
once
exactly.
in a while.
Mittens is so cute, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, you obviously don't like cats because you're allergic to them, but they're cute, though, right?
Nah, for sure,
For
for
sure.
sure. The only ones I don't like is the ones that are like smush motherfucking face. You know which ones I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
I know exactly.
Like
what you're talking
they
about.
have the goofiest fucking face, dog. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
You know what I just learned about that I love?
Hmm.
I learned about it like a month ago from my girlfriend. There is such things as wobbly cats. Have you heard about this?
Nah.
Bro, it is I don't know. I felt bad at first, but it's actually kind of the cutest thing in the world because I felt bad. I thought this cat was like hurt or something. We're going on a walk with her dog, right? And there's this cat that looks at us, and then he starts walking away, but he's going like this. He's not like walking like a cat. He's going like this with his arms. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And my girl goes, that's a wobbly cat. And I was like, what is it? Because she's a vet and like she's training for vet stuff. Yeah. I was like, what's a wobbly cat? And she goes, oh, something like its cerebellum didn't develop fully, like the brain didn't fully develop. And it's like something it has to where it can't walk properly. And I felt so bad.
That's crazy.
I felt so bad. I was like, poor cat. But then I thought about it more, and I was like, it's kind of the fucking cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. No? Can you imagine a cat that walks like a dog, almost like doot, 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 doot.
That's cool.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, here, I looked it up. A wobbly cat is a feline with cerebellar hypoplasia, a non-progressive neurological condition caused by underdevelopment of the cerebellum in the womb, often due to the mother having feline distemper. These cats are not in pain, and while they have jerky movements, balance issues, and walk unsteadily, they usually live full, happy lives.
That's crazy.
So see, I felt bad.
Pretty cool.
I felt bad at first, but it's basically like Down syndrome cats, and that's like kind of fire. Like, as we know, Down syndrome people are the happiest people you'll ever meet in your life. These cats are probably chilling, dude.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you never heard of that before?
Mm-mm.
Wobbly cats, dog. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'll show you a video after this, but yeah. How would you feel if your mom got a wobbly cat? Would you be like, what the fuck, it's fucked up? Or
Nah. I'd just be pissed because they got another cat.
That makes sense. Because they have, what, 6 now?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Too many.
Right. But yeah, dog. I would be completely fine if I got a wobbly cat. They're cute as fuck. Bro, have you seen the newest Kill Tony?
No.
Oh, we got to talk about this, bro. Kim Kongdon has a stalker that got pulled on the bucket at Kill Tony and went up.
What?
I'm not even joking, bro. It's crazy. Yeah. He got pulled out of the bucket and he was like, I drove here 20 hours or whatever. It's crazy, dog.
That's
here,
wild.
Watch it right now. Put on your headphones. I don't want to just explain it. I want to put it in.
Only reason I did this was to try to get Kim Kongdon's attention. I tried to send her flowers here.
You were here to get Kim Kongdon's attention?
I drove 25 hours from
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing a part of Kill Tony Live, which will one day be on one of those crime shows. Where did you see Kim Kongdon where you fell in love with her?
September 1st, 2022 at...
Oh my God.
I talked to her for about 2 hours.
Uh-huh.
And do you really want me to say like some crazy stuff?
Yes.
I told her that night, I said, you know Tony Hinchcliffe and Nikki Glazer, I assume. You guys should roast my favorite athlete, Tom Brady.
Okay. Wow. Do you try to communicate with her since then?
Yeah, I could spend an hour explaining the psychosis I'm in.
It gets
really.
scarier with every answer you give, Ryan.
It really does.
So that's a yes? You guys do talk sometime?
No, she doesn't answer my DMs.
Right.
I got a comment reply, so that's pretty good.
If she was here right now and you could say anything you want to her, what exactly would you say?
I would say, I think about you all the time. Since first
man, no.
Wait, can I?
This is a live stalking.
I love her like more than my mom, and my mom's dead.
Oh my God, is that not fucking crazy or what, dude?
That's wild as
Oh
fuck.
my God.
Oh, holy shit.
Dude, he said he talked to her for 2 hours. Don't believe that. You know Nikki Glazer and Tony Hinchcliffe. You should roast my favorite athlete, Tom Brady. Oh, yeah, you think you're the reason they roasted Tom Brady.
For real.
This guy's literally a psychopath.
Yeah.
That is
God
crazy.
damn, bro.
Drove 25 hours with an engagement ring and flowers. Like, don't get me wrong.
Fuck that, bro.
Fuck
What the
that, bro.
fuck?
Kim Kongdon, don't get me wrong.
Bad for sure.
She's not, I won't say she's bad because I do have a girlfriend, but she's not the worst looking woman in the world. But to drive 25 hours with an engagement, she is not that bad, brother. Who do you think? Like, what? Drive 25. Bro, this is a literal psychopath. Like, that's crazy, dog.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Crazy, dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that not crazy?
Yeah, I mean,
And the chances he gets pulled out of the bucket.
I know.
And there's like 100 comedians that sign up. How crazy is that?
how pissed would you be? You flew there. You used your couple last dollars to fly there to at least get the chance to get on Kill Tony. And you
And that
see
guy-
this fucking guy hop on. How would you feel?
I would be pissed, bro. I would be so pissed. I'd be like, bruh, I'm an actual comedian. And I didn't see his set or anything. I don't know what his set was like. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I need to. I wonder if he even had a set or if he just went up there and said that. Yeah, that's the craziest thing ever, bro.
For real,
And then, yeah, to find that, I looked up Kim Kongdon's stalker because her story came up on my Instagram, and her story never comes on my Instagram. I'm, like, following a lot of comedians, you know? And
Yeah.
hers never comes up. So I was like, all right, what's going on? And her story had, like, nothing. So I went to her profile, and literally every post, all the comments were like, are you okay? We're here after Kill Tony. Are you okay? We saw that stalker. Did you get a bodyguard finally? Are you okay? So I was like, what the hell? I type in Kim Kongdon stalker. I saw that clip, and then I saw another clip on YouTube that was like her telling a joke about her having a stalker from a year ago.
Jesus
And I'm like,
Christ.
bruh.
That's crazy.
She has to have security, right? There's no way you're a regular at the comedy mothership and you ain't got a Navy SEAL following you around. Right?
That is fucking wild, bro.
There's no way Rogan would let that slide. There's no way Rogan would let her be walking around with a stalker. Right? Like, that's
It's
crazy.
hard to say.
And I know some people say that's not real and it's just a joke. Like, some people hate on the mothership and be like, oh my God, there are Navy SEALs at the door. But I'm like, cool.
For real.
Cool.
I don't know I'm protected.
Yeah.
All they need is like a toothpick and 12 people are dying.
Exactly. I don't need to worry about like someone getting mad at a joke and pulling out the Glock. Like, I know we're chilling. You know what I mean?
For real,
Our
for
phones
real.
are in bags right now. Ain't no one getting in here with a Glock. You know what I mean? Some people hate on that, but I don't. But yeah, there's no way she doesn't have a bodyguard, right? Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I'm a man, so I'd never have a stalker, but I don't know. You know that YouTuber Turkey Tom?
Yeah, of course.
He's told stories about how he has a guy who's been emailing him for like 8 years straight that says he's convinced Tom is a part of ISIS and like here to control the brains of the youth.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So it's like, as a guy, you don't get stalkers, but you get weirdos that find your email.
Nah,
and
for sure.
no matter how many times you block them, they'll make a new email. You know? And I don't know how I would feel about stuff like that. I mean, I've already gotten weird stuff, dude. I've told you about that, right?
Yeah.
That happened like 6 months ago. It was probably some girl I hurt back in the day. Sorry. Hey, you're probably watching this right now, honestly, and my bad, dog. Don't know what to tell you, dog. That's old news. You're old news, my dog. Okay? But yeah, off some fake account, some fake bot account, sending me shit, like, trying to be scary and, I don't know.
That shit was crazy.
That shit was crazy, but at the end of the day, it's like, I don't give a shit.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. No, exactly. Yeah, I really don't give a shit. I don't know. I've never been too scared of the internet growing up on it. I was really scared when it first happened. Like when I first talked to someone on Xbox. Have I ever told you that story? Dude,
Yeah.
I was playing Black Ops Zombies and I was talking the whole time, a little squeaker. I was like, hey guys. Hey, is anyone here? Hey, what's up? I just got a mic. I think I was in like 6th grade. And I was like, hey guys, oh, there's a zombie on me. Oh, I'm over here. And then out of nowhere, someone turned on their mic, and I won't say what race he was, but he went, hello, hey, hello. And I said, oh, hey, dude, what's up? There's a zombie on me. Are you trying to get the... And he went, hey, yo, shut the fuck up, little homie. No one gives a fuck what you're doing in this game. Just kill the fucking zombies and shut the fuck up. And, dude, I was like... bruh, and I just turned off the game, and I was like, I'm never putting on my microphone ever again.
You learned a lesson that day.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I didn't really fuck with that when I was a kid, but now that I'm older, I don't know. You never got no crazy shit?
What do you mean?
Like no one posted crazy shit about you, or not crazy shit. I don't know. Maybe I'm just
sent me crazy shit. I don't think so.
Well, no, I guess I'm just a main ass character, and people are obsessed with me, dog. Because there's this other account that's like, they're like, the name is like fan page from our high school, right? It's like something fan page of some teacher or something. And they got recommended to me one day. They haven't posted in years, but it was like remove follower because they're inactive. And I checked the account, and the last 2 posts were from like a year or 2 ago. And they were close-ups of me, of like pictures of me from in high school. Like I know it sounds very schizophrenic, but like they posted a picture of just plaid. It was like just plaid purple and a button, and then it said like, "Watch who's coming." And as soon as I saw that, I was like, "Wait." I went to a picture I was tagged in from my English teacher, and I'm wearing a purple flannel, and I zoomed in, and it was my purple flannel. It was that picture they zoomed in on. And then there was another one where it was just 2 eyes, and it said, "He's always watching." And I was like, I knew I was feeling crazy at this point. I was like, this might be schizo mode. But I went to my prom photo and zoomed in, and it's zoomed in of my prom photo. It's my eyes that are zoomed in. I'll show you this afterwards, no joke.
Yeah, you gotta show me this.
It's
crazy.
It's some girl. Should we pause it so I could show you right now so you know how crazy it is?
Yeah. That was fucking crazy.
Now that I've shown you the evidence, that random account of some English teacher posted pictures of me but zoomed in. And I didn't show you the captions, but they're both like, he watches.
No, I read the captions.
Oh, you did.
I made sure I read
What'd they say? Do you remember?
Bro, watch it or watch out, watch something.
He watches.
Yeah, and then
I forgot what the other one was.
Fuck.
We're recording over there, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. And guess what? I ain't scared to show my face on the internet. I ain't scared to do this because I've had shit like that happen to me before. Random DMs. I know I broke your heart back in the day. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. That's the old me.
If you want to hit me up.
No. That's him talking. Don't hit me up.
I meant hit me up.
Don't hit me up. I have a girlfriend.
Forget about him. Hit me up.
But it's old me. You ain't got to post photos of me. Those photos of me, I was like 16, 17. That's weird. And this is why I know it's not the person you thought it was, because that person follows me and could use a new photo, but they had to use a tagged photo because they don't follow me probably, and they can't see my new posts.
Oh.
That's why they use that photo.
Okay.
Because they're both tagged. It has to be that. They don't follow me on their other account. So I have a few ideas of who it could be.
Yeah.
But yeah, like whatever I did to you, I'm sorry, but yeah, that's why I'm... Sorry, not sorry. That's why I'm not scared to do this shit, because I know I'm a good guy. I ain't never done no crazy bad shit. You guys can fucking harass me all you want. Guess what? ChurchMunky every Tuesday. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube.
For real,
ChurchMunky.com, 909-375-0789. No, but yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, that
I remember-
is fucking wild.
I remember when I figured that out like 6 months ago, because those posts are like from a year ago, but I didn't see them because that person is irrelevant. And why would I see that? You know?
Yeah.
So like 6 months ago when I found it, I showed my girlfriend and she was like, "Oh my God, that's crazy. You have to report it." And I was like, they should post more, bro. I should follow this account.
For real.
This is hilarious.
This is a fan account right
you,
here.
You think I'm scared that you posted my tits zoomed in when I was 16? Like, what? You're a weirdo. Yo, stop
For
watching
real.
anime. Get out of your goon basement, your goon cave. You're a weirdo. Who's doing that? Who's posting? Like, isn't that just so weird? And it wasn't just me. You saw the other kid. The other kid, they made way more blatantly obvious.
Yeah.
Like, it was just his face. But for my pictures, it was very, very zoomed in.
Yeah, I was trying to keep it vague for sure,
Yeah.
sure.
So, yeah, is that why you're off camera? Is that what you don't want happening to you?
I'm a little scared for sure, but
I'm not.
These
Do
guys-
something about it.
the internet's full of freaks. I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, "Oh, if you look at this corner frame from the window and the guitar at the same time, you can recognize the face."
Right.
And then we put the face through a
No,
computer
exactly.
AI. Yeah. I
Bro,
wouldn't be surprised.
if old girls that I smashed one time are so obsessed that they're reposting pictures, yeah, we're definitely going to have fans that are like that. But guess what, bro? You literally look like fucking... What's his name? The Irish Mexican boxer. The guy who lost that you don't like anymore.
Oh, Canelo?
That's what you look like. You have red hair, shaved face.
For
Am I
real.
right? Like,
Yep.
they can put together all the conspiracy theories they want, but you're literally
Yeah.
like 6 feet tall, red hair. That's the only thing you don't relate to Canelo. You tall as hell.
For real. For real, for real.
Now we really in a fantasy, dog. But yeah, no, that's crazy, and I still don't care. I know for a fact whoever posted that is watching this, and they've watched all of our podcasts.
Most likely.
That
I wouldn't
person's
doubt it.
obsessed with me. Fan number. Yo, we're going to start an email list. Send me your email. You're a day one fan. First 100 people to put their email and get 20% off merch forever when we start making merch. First 100 people. You'll get exclusive content. Maybe I'll email you dick pics. And 20% off merch forever. Because I bet I know who it is as soon as I see that name in the email list. I know you listening, bruh. Send in a fucking 909-375-0789.
For real.
Send in a voicemail.
For real.
Well, I post pictures of me as a minor, Epstein, okay?
Uh-huh.
Just to say real quick, right? That's very Epsteinian of you, right?
Epsteinian is perfect.
And then it's like you're not even going to call it 909-375-0789 to leave a voicemail and be like, I hate you, and at least give me content. Because, yeah, that's why I got one time, like, they DM'd me a bunch of stuff. I forgot what stuff they DM'd me, but they were, like, trying to be funny. Oh, they started with, I forgot. Something about, like, oh, why does your cum taste like battery acid? And I was like, I don't know. Ask your mom. That's what I replied with. And then they kept sending stuff, and I just didn't reply. And then eventually they called me one night, and I hung up. And then they called again, so I answered because I was trying to listen to music. I was driving home, so I was like, okay, I answered.
Yeah.
And they were just making a voice. I couldn't like make out what they were saying, but they were going, "Hey, yum yum, Michael, yum yum yum," and they were like making weird noises and stuff. And then they hung up. Before I could even reply, they hung up, and I tried calling back, and they didn't answer. I was like, okay, this is literally a woman. This is some woman who I hurt, and I'm sorry. Like, but then I blocked that account. I was like, the texts were funny, but you don't have to call me at 11 at night. Like,
For real.
the texts were funny, but the calling's too much. That's when you get blocked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For real.
Yeah, and it was some random account that in their bio they put Minnesota-based. Oh, yeah, that'd get me. I really think you're a random person, and I'm so scared because you're totally from Minnesota. Cold like Minnesota, cold like Desperate Soda.
Hell yeah, fool.
But yeah, bro, I don't know. I guess I'm just a main character. I thought you would have stuff that happened to you like that. You never had a random Snapchat account that sent you crazy shit and was like, fuck you, you're a piece of shit.
I don't be breaking people's heart like that.
I guess I'm just a divisive figure. Hot topics from my head, dog. I guess that's just what I be doing. Spitting hot fire. I don't know. It hasn't happened in a while. I feel like it's high school. I have 2 or 3 people who I'm fairly confident that it is.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So I guess I already kind of have some stalkers. So,
What?
Right?
Okay,
I guess-
Oh, yeah.
No, okay, Mr. Wood.
I was going to say, okay, Mr. Player.
I guess man can't have stalkers. Proven here right now.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I don't know. I did see this video that was pretty scary of these guys that got tricked as hell. I think it might have been a skit, though. There's no way it wasn't a skit, honestly. These 2 girls walked up, and they were, like, very scantily dressed. Heathens, you know? Very scantily dressed. And they knocked on the door, and they were like, hey, have a drink with us. We got the Henny out here. And the guys opened the door, and they were like, oh, what's up? Hell yeah. And then they both pulled out Glocks, and they walked in the door.
Damn.
And it was either AI or a skit. I don't think it was real, because I looked up after that, like, robberies like that, and nothing came up. There's no way you don't report that to the police, you know? You have Ring camera footage. You post it, but you don't report it.
For real.
There's no way. I couldn't find anything, so I know it was fake in some way, but, yeah, I guess that's the only fear I have is if that happened. But for one, I wouldn't get tricked that way. I don't open my door for nobody. And for 2, yeah, I think the people that send crazy stuff like that are 90% of the time too pussy to come and do something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You know?
They're usually keyboard warriors.
They're usually
not
keyboard-
really fucking actual
Right?
warriors.
John Lennon right now, he's like, oh, I wish, pal. Because, you know, he got killed by
Yeah.
I hope it was John Lennon. Wait, or was it? No, Paul McCartney, he died recently.
John Lennon was the one in front of the hotel, I think.
Yeah, shot and killed in an archway of his New York City apartment.
Yeah.
And yeah, do you know the story of why that guy killed him?
No.
He was a huge fan of the Beatles since they came out, but he was also a very Christian guy. He was one of those guys that convinced people, like, because, you know, back then, if you played the Beatles, people heard it as, devil, Satan, you know?
Yeah.
He was one of the guys that were trying to convince, like, no, I'm a Christian, and they're, like, about good stuff. They're anti-drugs, and they're good, even though they did a lot of drugs. But he was a really big fan, but also a really big Christian. And John Lennon made a statement, I think, on the news or in Paparazzi or something, where he was like, the Beatles are huge. We're bigger than Jesus at this point. We're more popular than the Bible.
Yeah.
Because it's true. They've sold more records than Bibles have been sold.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. But this guy was like, hell nah. Hell nah, John. At least that's what I heard. But I hope maybe if that is false, I'm going to Google this while I'm editing it. If that's false, I'm not going to look into it right now because cool story.
For real.
But I'll pause right here and call myself a dumbass if it is. Now let me just Google right now. I was wrong. I got duped. My whole family duped me. He was not killed because of the more popular than Jesus comment. He was murdered by David Chapman, a disturbed fan driven by a desire for notoriety, envy of Lennon's wealth, and an obsession with the novel Catcher in the Rye. Makes sense. I always knew people that liked that book were fucking weird, dude. I think that's the one about a teenager going through teenage angst.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I used to talk to this girl that loved The Catcher in the Rye, and I was like,
Weirdo.
I read books about like the Great Depression and World War II and like, or is it not The Catcher in the Rye?
Oh.
The Catcher in the Rye that follows a 16-year-old Holden Caulfield over 3 days in New York after his expulsion from a prep school. It's a coming-of-age story about teenage angst. Yeah, so exactly. It's a teenager who's like, I hate my life. I'm going to New York. People who love that book are weird. I stand on that. I guess I was duped. I'm still making a clip about that Jesus thing that I said. I'm still clipping that. Clip farmer. Whoa.
For real.
So I guess that's the only thing I worry about. But if you're a real man or a real woman or a real anything, you wouldn't come with a gun. You'd come with your fists, and I'll fucking destroy you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A gun, that's a whole nother story. Please don't do that. I'm sorry I broke your heart. I'm really sorry. Don't pull the Glock out on me. But if you want to slap me around, go ahead. I'll fucking...
Don't pull out the blammy.
Don't pull out the blammy, dog. I'm really surprised you've never gotten anything like that. I bet our boy C-Dog has. Have I ever told you about what he liked to do in high school?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
We're calling him C-Dog. We're not outing his name.
Yeah, I know.
What? What did he do in high school? You say it.
Nah,
he was your boy. He was your boy.
Nah. Don't even do this right now. That was your boy that you introduced to the crew, all right? That was your boy.
All right, before I say this, all I'm going to say is that it was his boy from day one.
Okay.
And that's it, but... Yeah, bro, he said that when he was in high school, he sent a lot of unsolicited dick pics. Bruh. I was like, unsolicited? He was like, yeah, I would just say hey to a girl, and then I would send them my penis. And I was like, bro, you can't, like, what the fuck, dude? And he was like, yeah, I know. And I always thought people just judged him for the way he dressed, because he dressed weird. But after he told me that when I was like 21...
Bro.
After he told me that when I was like 21, I was like, now I see why people thought you were
fuck
weird.
With you.
Yeah, I wouldn't have hung out with you if I knew you were doing that shit,
Yeah,
bro. You know what? I was doing fucking ditching school and smoking weed. Like, god damn. Jesus Christ. So he's definitely got some stalkers and some... I mean, there's for sure. I mean, right? Or am I just that divisive of a figure? Am I that engaging? Am I that heart enthropping? That's crazy. Again, leave your gripes at 909-375. Leave all your gripes and confessions.
Next thing you know, all we're going to hear is...
Yeah, exactly. And it's like a million emails. It's
fuck
like...
your bitch ass.
For real. And it's just like a million of them, all 10 hours long. Hey, it's okay. Leave your gripes. Leave your confessions. 909-375. I almost said 707. That's the area code, dog.
Woo, woo.
But no, this is a fake phone number. I'm not giving you my phone number. 909-375-0789. Leave your gripes. I'm sorry for what I did back in the day. It was a long time ago. Definitely a long, long time ago. How are you still hung up on that?
Over a decade almost.
Over like 20 years ago at this point, dude. I'm 48. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah. Stop DMing me. Stop calling me on Instagram. I'm going to block you because you're weird. Just call me at 909-375-0789, right? I mean, is that not the logical thing to do?
Nah, for sure.
I'm not going to read your...
If you want to get to the end of the road, just call the number.
Exactly what I'm saying, dog. 909-375-0789. Exactly what I'm saying. I'm not going to reply to your DMs. I'm not going to answer your Instagram calls. But I will play you on the podcast. I know you're watching, dude. I know you're watching. I turn into Pauly Shore. I know you're watching, dude. Just leave a voicemail, man. But no, for real, to all my stalkers, all my haters, thanks for being Day One fans.
For real.
I'm really surprised you've had nothing like that. I'm starting to feel weird about myself.
Well, yeah, I was more... I'm a home... Like, when I was in high school, I was, like, more of a homebody. Like,
Yeah.
I'd just stay home all the time.
That makes sense.
I had no women's hearts to break, you know?
Yeah. I did do a few fucked up things back in the day. Not like anything illegal or crazy, but I wasn't the nicest to girls. I would hump and dump, or whatever you call smash and dash. And it wasn't right. I know it wasn't, and I'm sorry. My apologies. I'm sorry. I don't know what you want me to say. I'm a changed man. I have a wife and 3 kids. I'm 48. Let it go. You know what I mean?
Divorced 5 times, so forget that.
Divorced 5 times, 8 kids, 8 different baby mamas. You know what I mean?
Preach.
I'm trying to make my 5th marriage work. I'm 48. I'm going to die soon. I want to die in peace. Okay?
You know how hard it is to have 10 divorces, getting married the 11th time,
Having your 20th kid, you just keep doubling it. Nah, but yeah, dude. Like, if you have any gripes, 909-375-0789. I don't know what else to tell you. ChurchMunky.com, email list. Leave your email.
For real.
And enough about the haters. I know what the haters really want to hear because they're obsessed with my tattoos and my music taste because I'm an awesome guy.
Yeah.
So we're going to do an album of the week. I decided we're going back to album of the week.
All right, bet.
I'm going to make a Google Doc. I'm going to go back through all the notes that I have saved, everything I've written down.
Yeah.
And I'm going to make a Google Doc of the album of the weeks so that I can keep track of them and we can do them. And I don't repeat them too. Because I can repeat them after like a year or like 6 months or whatever.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of stalkers and crazy people, this week's album of the week is Morrison Hotel by The Doors.
Oh, yeah.
One of my favorite albums, dude. Peace Frog. I love that song. Peace Frog, The Spy, Maggie McGill. Such a good album. Gotta listen to that album. The Doors, legendary band. Do you know The Doors?
Yeah, of course I know The Doors.
Yeah, Light My Fire and L.A. Woman's another popular one they have. That's a really good one. Jim Morrison was crazy. Just like you stalkers. Stalking Kim Kongdon, stalking me because I'm so famous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Had to flip my hair for him.
Sheesh.
You know what I mean?
I whip my hair back and forth.
I whip my hair back and forth. But yeah. Morrison Hotel by The Doors. He was a crazy guy, just like all of you, and just like me. And you know why I respect him so much? He got his fame, and for one, he didn't even want to be a singer. He was a poet. And the guy who played the keyboard for The Doors saw him doing poetry and was like, I love your lyricism, you got to sing. And he ended up being a great singer too.
Hell yeah.
So like one of the last albums by The Doors, it's The Doors playing. They gave him the poetry album he always wanted. It's The Doors playing, and then he's like, across an earth, windy fire, on a desert morning. Like, it's just poetry, you know? And I respect the hell out of that. I feel like, I don't know, that's so admirable to be like, I want to be a poet, but obviously no one's going to pay attention to my poetry, so I have to put my lyricism to music to get it out there.
For sure.
Like, adapt, overcome, improve. Mm-hmm. That's respectable. And then he did all this, got super famous. He was very controversial because he would, like, take a bunch of acid before a show. And then during the last song, he would, like, take off his clothes and start to pee on the stage and go crazy.
Respect.
Yeah.
I love it.
We got to watch the Doors movie, dude. The actor.
You've been talking about it for 5 minutes.
Because I haven't watched it in a few years. And it's one of those I like to rewatch. But the actor, Val Kilmer, he's a great actor.
Yeah.
He said that for a whole year before the Doors movie, he studied their music and Jim Morrison's voice, and he sang for the movie. When you watch the movie, they're not playing the Doors music. It sounds like the Doors, but it's him singing.
Yeah.
The band members, because, you know, they helped film the movie, the band members for the Doors, they said when he sang, it literally caught them off guard. They thought it was Jim Morrison.
Yeah.
Like, it blew their minds. That's respectable as hell. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Great movie. Trippy movie. It shows him going crazy. And, yeah, he got all this fame and his wealth. You know what he did? Bought a house in Paris. Moved to Paris. 6 months later, overdosed on heroin in a bathtub. Respect. And I think he was like 27. Respect. So much. Bro,
For real.
you die a hero or live long enough to become the villain. He did what needed to be done, dog. Okay, that's a little dark, but you know who the only person who hasn't become the villain? Fucking Jack Black. He hasn't become a villain yet.
For real.
And who's the singer for the Foo Fighters? Dave Grohl. Mm-hmm. He hasn't become a villain either.
Mike Shinoda.
A lot of people are mad about the new singer, but a lot of people are like, oh, he's trying to just make money. And so what? Your boy needs a couple bands. Don't hate.
For real.
Don't be a hater. But maybe it's not
come
right.
on. I want to see Linkin Park.
Yeah, I do. Tickets are kind of crazy though.
Are they?
Crazy. They're expensive. Yeah.
Are we talking like Bruno Mars expensive?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. They play like stadiums. Yeah, he was 27 when he died. Wait, how old was? Kurt Cobain was 27. The 27 theory is so real, dog. I'm going to live past 27 because I'm a lazy piece of shit that'll never be anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying I'll die at 27. I don't want to. But yeah, the 27 theory is real.
And the white lighter theory. Both reals.
Light wider theory.
I never travel with a white lighter.
I said light wider.
I know.
Yeah, me either. We have one white lighter, but it has writing on it, so I'm like, pass. That gets a pass. But yeah, speaking of Mike Shinoda, I just watched a video about Chester Bennington. But guess what? I'm writing that down for next time because I hit my fucking time limit. What don't you guys understand, dude? No Patreon, no sharing to your friends. You're not getting more than an hour. We went to an hour and 10 minutes, bro. My contract says, what, an hour and 30 seconds?
Not if that.
If that, even 55 minutes. You guys, stop fucking sending me crazy shit on Instagram. Stop reposting my old pictures. Just watch and share and like and subscribe and call it 909-375-0789.
For real, for real. It's
For
been
real.
crickets over here. What was that number?
909-375-0789. I'm telling you. I'm looking at every voicemail we've ever gotten. My girlfriend sent me one January 22nd. You want to know what it says? Your mom, 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 your mom. I'm not even joking.
Hell yeah.
Should I play it?
Go for it. Is she saying your mom's a joke?
Yeah,
That's kinda
for real. I'm going to send that to
disrespectful.
I'm sending that to my mom, bruh. But not even my mama would call in at 909-375-0789. Literally everybody hates me. I said it last episode. If you don't call in, you hate me and want me to die. The fuck's up, bro?
Damn, bro.
I'm looking at you, bro.
Oh, whoa, whoa,
I
whoa.
don't see a voicemail from
I'm
you.
right here with you. What the fuck?
Do you even have it saved in your phone? I have ChurchMunky as a contact. You look up ChurchMunky, contact comes up, you press on it, it says 909-375-0789.
How often are you calling ChurchMunky to have that as your contact? Clearly not enough because fucking we got no voicemails.
No one wants to hear a voicemail from me, bro. I've thought about doing like a
you can pull
voicemail.
the bapri boopy.
I've thought about doing like a voice or like doing a voice changer or something, but that's just corny. We gotta wait for natural voicemails.
Nah, for sure.
But I do have it as a contact, and I do call it to make sure the do not disturb's on and it never rings. To make
Yeah.
sure it goes straight to voicemail. Because sometimes I do be thinking about it, and I'm like, what if we are getting calls and it's not going to voicemail? So I'd be calling
Some random ass motherfucker be like, "Hello,
it. Right.
how you doing?"
But no, for real, that's all you're getting. Holy shit, we're almost at an hour and 15. Yeah, we got to.
Yeah.
909-375-0789. Call the number. If you hate me and want me to die, if you're my stalker, if you just leave anything. Leave us content. Thank you. Have a good one. Hasta luego.